What's up YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a full no hands team. Leave those team suggestions in the comment section below. If you enjoy these type of videos, make sure you drop a like there too. Now this team was really difficult to use, obviously because the gimmick nature of it, all the punching moves with Pokemon with no hands, and a lot of the time I was forcing myself to use like physical sets when a lot of the their better stats were special, but which isn't exactly anything unusual. Anyway, okay, so I had two battles. We got a 2-battle special tonight with this team. As you can probably guess, the battles went pretty fast, so that's why I was doing the 2 battles. Right, so both these battles I had on my chat, and if you would like to have a battle against me, you can check that out too in the description. Let's get to this one anyway. I do have a little bit of a throat cold or something like that, so if I sound a little bit different, that's because of that. If I start like sneezing or something, that's all just coughing or gagging or coughing or anything, that's the reason. Okay, so Golduck is going to set up the rain and go for the cross chop. I missed with the dynamic punch, yes, I was able to get that 3rd gen dynamic punch, and that actually missed. So every battle I used it missed because it has really bad accuracy anyway. Okay, so I got explosion normal gem on this. I was running max health and max attack on this pro pass. So that was quite a good turn there. I was able to get rid of the Golduck. I was hoping to get a dynamic punch scumbag confusion, but it didn't work, which is all good. Okay, so we have the Dodrio coming out this turn. Now I've got my Ghastly here. Now Ghastly, well, the suggestion was to use all the elemental punches, so I gave it all the elemental punches that it knew, and I gave it Destiny Bond as well as a last resort. Okay, so I have a Focus Sash on this one. Here I went for the Thunder Punch because I thought, well, that'd be pretty good against Dodrio. I had Ice Punch as well. I think I had Fire Punch as my other move too. Okay, so I get a Scumbag Paralyze on this, which is really nice because that actually made me able to outspeed the Dodrio and take it out there. So I definitely wouldn't have been able to otherwise there. So that was a ripper start there for me. Got some good luck in this battle, which just quietly I needed. Okay, so we have Mighty Ender coming out here. Now I had Destiny Bond here. I was expecting a Sucker Punch or something like that. So Mighty Ender is going to go for Protect, which definitely straight away told me that it was a quick feat set. Now I'm going to go for Destiny Bond obviously here because that's what I thought they were going for as a Sucker Punch. Now I was thinking, should I swap out here or should I just stay in? I decided to stay in because I thought that might be not as obvious as just swapping out, and the Ghastly is going to get taken out by the Crunch, so that's really good. That's my Ghastly going down there, but it's going to take the Mighty Ender with it with the Sucker Punch. So I got half the team down already with those 2 Pokemon, so I was quite happy with that one. Now here I was thinking, what should I send in here? Let's go for my Shroomish here. This is, speaking of Quick Feet, I do have Quick Feet on my Shroomish too. It's the ability it gets, so that's what I was running. Now I didn't want to take any sort of poison move at all because it would just one-shot me from Survivor. I was hoping this was a special set, and it was. It goes for the Sludge Bomb there. Since I've got nice base special defense, that worked out really nicely. So another Pokemon I've got Explosion on is my Cryogonal, and I went for the Explosion here and the normal gem Explosion too, with Jolly Nature and Max Attack. So it's pretty gimmicky again, but that's enough to take out that Survivor, which is awesome. So you can see why these battles went pretty fast. Okay, so I've got my Shroomish here. He's in the clear now. There's no poison type Pokemon left, so I thought that'd be a good opportunity to send it in. Okay, so out Droopy's going to come now. I was expecting a Retaliate or something along those lines. I get Intimidated anyway, which is not cool. So I know that I'm not going to be hitting very hard at all. So I thought, let's go into my Wooper. This is my special defensive wall. Okay, I need a drink, sorry. Okay, so anyway, I get retaliated, and oh damn, that Stantler ass. I actually lived that, which is quite funny, and it's going to go for Retaliate again, and that's going to critical hit me. I don't think it would have mattered anyway, but that's my Wooper down. I was going for a Recover that turn. Man, I got so unlucky with Wooper in all these battles. Right, anyway, so the coast is clear to send his Shroomish again here. Now, Stantler's going to go for the Retaliate again. It freaking crits me, and I go down to 9 health. That sucks because I had a little playing happening. So I went for the Spore here. That's at least I can put the thing to sleep. I knew that it didn't have Sap Sipper after seeing the Intimidates, which was good there. Okay, so I've pretty much got 2 attacks with this because that did so much damage to me. Now, Stantler's going to swap into the Ampharos. So here I went for the Focus Punch because I want to use Focus Punch with Shroomish. It looks hilarious. The amount of times I got a Focus Punch off nearly every battle with this Shroomish, which was quite funny. Okay, so that's pretty good damage to Ampharos if you think about how bad its attack is, and there's no stab or anything like that, so that was cool. Now I've got 1 attack here. I thought, well, I can't use Focus Punch because I'm going to get hit, so I just went for the Drain Punch here on the Ampharos, so that does fair damage there. I'm pretty happy with that one. Sorry about that, need another drink. Okay, so Ampharos is going to go for a power-up punch here. That's going to be enough to take me out. It's a physical set, which is interesting here. So the last Pokemon that I've got left is my Pupitar. Now, I've got Earthquake on this, so I knew that I could one-shot with Earthquake, and I was running Stone Edge's other attack. So I had the Earthquake Stone Edge combo. It had Rock Polish as well, and it had Power-Up Punch, so I wanted to use a Power-Up Punch to just boost its attack and stuff like that. Okay, so I outspeed. I'm running max speed on this thing, and max attack with Adamant Nature, and that takes off the Ampharos out of the picture. That's really, really good, because I think they actually had Jump Kick, which was pretty crazy. Okay, so Stantler's going to come in here using Intimidate on me. I thought, well, I could go for Earthquake, but it'll probably be like a 3-hitter now on the Stantler. So I decided to go for the Power-Up Punch and then go for the Stone Edge and just, risk it. I think Stantler gets Jump Kick too, so I think that's what they would have been doing, or a fighting type move or something like that. Anyway, so I went for the Stone Edge here. It lands, which is cool. Since I'm back to normal attack, that's going to be enough to take out the Stantler, and that is game. So yes, that was a pretty fun game. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's get to the next battle anyway. So this is another one I had on my chat against Sisto. Sorry, need another drink. Okay, so we got an Unpheasant lead here. Now, I've got my Pro Pass. This is the the physical set that I was using, obviously. Then now, that's going to go for the Tailwind, so that's interesting. Now, I thought, oh, let's go for the Dynamic Punch again. It misses again, so it's only got 50% accuracy, so I probably should have just gone for the Ice Punch right off the bat there. So I decided to go for the Ice Punch here. Unpheasant's going to go for the, I nearly said Retaliate there, the Facade there. That breaks my Sturdy. That's about the only reason I thought they'd go for that, to break my Sturdy. Now, Ice Punch does pretty good damage there. I'm happy with that. The Toxic's up, so that's going to do good damage to Unpheasant too. Right, so I was thinking, should I go for Dynamic Punch again? Because I have a feeling they swap, or should I go for the Ice Punch? Went for the Ice Punch, and Politoed is going to come in here, so that's going to do not much to Politoed at all. No Scumbag Freeze Hacks either, so that's fine. Here I went for the Explosion. I thought, well, I should get some good damage off against this thing, if I do live like a Scold or something like that. But it does go for the Belly Drum, and it's going to have a Citrus Berry there, so this is not cool. This is going to be able to take me out, most of my team out, if I don't take it out right now. Going to go for the Explosion here. I've got the normal gem on Pro Pass as usual, and that's going to be enough to take out the Politoed most definitely with Adamant Nature. It's already taken a quarter of damage too with the Belly Drum and stuff like that. So that took out the Politoed, so I was very happy with that one. I don't know what it would have done against that other Pokemon. I had my Ghastly with Focus Sash and Thunder Punch. That's probably what I was going to try and do next. Okay, so Unpheasant comes back in. I'm guessing here it's going to try and set up the Tailwind again. So here I went for the Thunder Punch on my Ghastly here, and it freaking just misses the kill again. I was like, damn, that sucks. So I was able to get the Tailwind up there, but the Poison's going to take it out anyway. I knew I'd be able to take it out, regardless. I just didn't want to get another Tailwind up. Okay, so that's down. That's good. 2 Pokemon down. I've got my Ghastly left on full health still. Okay, now this is where things were interesting. So the Stoutland came out with the Intimidate. So I was like, what am I going to do here? What should I do? Should I go for the Destiny Bond, so try and force a swap, or... Anyway, so it goes for the workup there. It's going to boost its attack and special attack 1 stage. So I wasn't actually sure at this point whether it was running a physical set or a special set. So I didn't want to stay in here because I could set up like a million workups and then I'd definitely be losing then. So I went into my Shroomish here. I thought, well, I might, they might get really cocky and go for another workup after this and I can put them to sleep. So Stoutland's got another workup up. Pardon the pun. And I've got my Quick Feed up, but the Tailwind's up, so it's not really going to matter. So it goes for Rock Tomb. I was like, that's an interesting move, and that actually doesn't even take me out, which is interesting. So I get a speed drop there, and I can see that it's Life Orb too. So that was a really, really weird set. I'm not sure why Rock Tomb was on there. I don't know. I couldn't think of any reason at that time. So I've put the Stoutland to sleep here, so I thought, well, I can go for Focus Punch this time. I don't want to risk going for the Wake Up Slap because they may actually swap and then I won't hit them with it as a powerful fighting move. So Stoutland actually stays in here, which is good because I'm able to hit it with a Focus Punch. And oh, that just looks so funny each time. I barely missed the kill there again. That sucks. So I'm able to get it down to a low amount of health. That's what I wanted to do. Even if it woke up this turn, I could probably finish it off with the Ghastly or something like that. Okay, and get hit by a rock tomb. So I'm going to take my... I'm going for my Drain Punch and take out the Stoutlands. That's good. Now, even with that Drain Punch, that's not going to be enough to recover the health on the Shroomish at all. So that's, that sucked. Anyway, so I'm going to go down to that one. So good start. I got half the team down with my Pro Pass and my Shroomish. So that's Shroomish. Anyway, so I thought, well, I could swap out my I could swap in my Ghastly or my Crocodile. Decided to go with the Crocodile. That was a bad decision because that type matchup is terrible. So I thought, let's go into Whoop here. I should be able to tank an attack and maybe scare off with my water type presence there. So anyway, I get Flame Charge there and I get critted, which sucks. I thought that did too much damage to me. Now I think Whoop actually uses Ice Punch with its tail, which is rather interesting there. So anyway, so I'm going to get facaded by the Guts Flare, and that's going to be enough to take me out, so that sucks. Poor Whooper. Right, so things are starting to heat up here. So I've got my Ghastly and my Crocodile left and my Pupitar left. So I thought Pupitar would be the best swap in for this situation here. Now I thought they'd actually swap here instead of going for Facade that only does just a little bit under half my health. I went for Rock Polish here, regardless if they stayed in or not, or swapped out so I could be quite faster. I think I'm about 400-ish speed now, a little bit over 400. Anyway, so I decided to go for Earthquake this turn. They're going to swap out their Flareon and go into Slaking. So I thought, oh, that's not too bad, because I was going to get some I wanted to get some damage off on this thing anyway. And I thought, well, it's not going to do that much damage to Slaking anyway. It's very bulky in defense and health. So it pretty much does nothing. Stone Edge Missions, that really sucked there. That actually made a big difference to this battle, and I'm going to get Giga Impacted, and that's going to take me out, even though I resist that. It's a Slaking, and it's probably like Choice Bandit or something like that. So my Pupitar's down. The only Pokemon I've got left is my Ghastly and my Crocodile. My physical Crocodile, which cannot do anything to this. So here I'm going to go for the Sharpen there. That's going to raise my attack by 1 stage. I've got Ice Shard, I've got Poison Jab, and I've got Sharpen and Explosion. Explosion was the only move I could use to take it out. Like, I went over the damage it would do. It just wouldn't do enough to it, even with that. So I had the +1 and the normal gem, which is going to be enough to take the Slaking out at that point. Like, Slaking is very bulky in defense and health. So that's me down, but I took the Slaking out with me. So the last Pokemon I've got left is my Ghastly. There's a Flareon left, which we've already seen. And we actually have another fire Pokemon on their team too, the Rapidash. Now I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely going to get outsped by this, but at least I can use Destiny Bond to take one of them out, and then I can force the, the 1-0 here. So I actually go first. I was like, oh, damn, I went first. That sucks. I could have gone for like a move. So, Rapidash goes for the Scummy Day, and that's going to boost their fire moves up like a crap ton, but it doesn't really matter because I know that I'm going to get one-shotted by like fucking Ember or Fire Spin anyway. So here I'm going to go for the Thunder Punch there, hoping for the Scumbag Parahax. I get a crit instead. Man, that does like nothing. So I'm going to get Flare Blitz here, and that's going to take me all the way down to my Sash. I'm really kicking myself because if I did go for the Thunder Punch the first turn, like it would have been in range to take out the next turn, but who'd have thought that I'd be able to outspeed the Rapidash who was running a different set. Okay, so here I'm just going to go for the Destiny Bond, and Rapidash is going to go for the Flare Blitz, and that's going to take me out and be a close 1-0 at the end there. But I was happy with this team, and man, they used some really crazy sets there. I wasn't expecting half of them. I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 battles. This was a very difficult team to do with the punching moves. Okay, anyways, enjoy the bloopers, guys.